All right. Yo, my people, welcome back to another episode of the Outchea Podcast. I'm your host, Jay to the Izzo, and I'm joined by...
Kylian Mbappé.
Not a bomb. You tell some comments, that guy's letting me down every day of the week, bro.
Really?
I can't keep calling him the best player in the world after the performances, man.
Nah, but he, like...
I know Haaland isn't pretty, but come on, man. You can't keep saying Mbappe's better than him, man.
I mean...
We're good off 2022. Come on, man. That's not fair.
Hey, I even saw one of them 2021 highlights.
It's been a minute, man.
Bro, because this can't be the same guy that was duppy and everyone in that French league. Like, I know people like to, discredit the French league and say...
he's lost the league title in that league as well, by the way.
Yeah, but that's not just down to him.
I don't care, man.
No, because he was still putting up like 30. It's just that the team itself wasn't...
Harry Kane did that now.
That's different. Because... no, that's different because that's Tottenham in England when you've got
but I'm
City,
saying,
United...
in terms of Bayern, if he wins it this year and the next couple of years, it was still, very... you didn't win it against Leverkusen. Even though they were a crazy...
That was a crazy...
No, but even though it was a crazy team, your goals meant... Harry Kane had a crazy...
Yeah, I think he got I think he got almost 35, I think, in all comps or something stupid.
Yeah, he had 45 GA. The guy was...
stupid.
But
and he's on the same track this year.
Was he even top 10 in Ballon d'Or? I don't think so.
That's a good question. I don't think so. But Ballon d'Or is about what you win.
He was even top 5. No, but that's what I'm saying.
Because he was top 5 last year in the world, I think. He might have been 1 or 2. But I think, he might have been.
In terms of players.
Actually, he was definitely top 10. I don't know about top 5.
Nah, he was top 5.
I don't know.
Unless you're putting Carvajal in, and then no, that's what would get ridiculous.
No. But I would have said, for example...
You would have said Verts, maybe.
Yeah,
say
because...
Bellingham, Vinny, Foden, maybe. But then I'll argue Kane had a better year than
It's
Foden,
also but that's the thing. That's why I say it comes into what did you win? Did you win anything at the end? You didn't.
No, I'll take Kane over
so
Foden.
Then it's almost like Palmer's season last year as well. He put up mad numbers, but the boy didn't win nothing. Same with Harry Kane. Put up mad numbers, but the boy didn't win nothing.
But he finished second. Did they finish second or third?
They finished third.
Oh, okay.
Stuttgart finished second.
Yeah, he did have a better year than Palmer. Fuck it.
Bro.
Let's do it.
Nah, that's it. I wasn't with you at first, but now, yeah.
Start to have a better year than Palmer.
But I don't know, Mbappe, I'm even hearing there's Discord in Real Madrid now.
Surprise.
Who would have thought? A left winger going to Real Madrid, where they already have a nailed-on left winger.
I know one that's played in right wing, but, it's just waited this time.
What do you think was going to happen, bro?
Nah.
They should have gone all out for... I think if they had gotten Harry Kane instead of Mbappe, or even Haaland instead of Mbappe...
Would have been better.
I think they should have gone for Harry Kane. Harry Kane, I think, would have done... What?
Yeah, those balls to Vinny and
Rodrigo.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
And then you've got Bellingham doing whatever the hell.
that would have been way better.
That would have worked. 100%. I think it would have worked a lot better than what Mbappe and Vinny and Rodrigo got cooking right now.
But I guess...
And it's not me saying that Kane's better than Mbappe. It's just that you can play Mbappe with Kane. You can't play Mbappe with Vinny.
Yeah, no, that
because they both drift out to the left.
Yeah.
And I've
watched a couple games. It just looks... when you can see they're quality players, but... Tactically, this is very individuals. Easy. Yeah.
The rest of the defense, cool. The midfield, alright. Yeah. Then the attack is just individuals.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And it's not doing what a lot of people thought it would be doing. And it's kind of like when... Now hear me out on this. But it's kind of like when you have a type of player who is quick and can finish, who plays out wide, and you think, well, he can do it out wide, so why can't he do it in the middle? We saw it with prime Theo Walcott when he was at Arsenal bagging goals.
Yeah.
Up front by him, just being the man in the middle, didn't work.
It's a different position.
We've seen it with Rashford. Yeah. Off the left, he was banging.
That's what I thought you were going to go.
Put him in the middle. I just wanted to go back a bit further. So I got more credit. Yeah, because I can't just do one. Do you know what I mean? But we've seen it with Rashford and Walcott, obviously different levels compared to Mbappe. But the archetype is still the same. Someone who's pacey, can beat their men, and they can finish.
And I guess as well, with those 2 points as well you just made, it's you also need the pieces around them if you're gonna make them do that transition. Because even Rashford, who was his wingers next to him?
It was him and Sancho for a bit, or Anthony for a bit.
Because when it was him and Martial,
what as in talking about when he was
up front, yeah.
Oh yeah, when he was up front, it was Martial sometimes.
Mkhitaryan, I don't know. If he was still...
Yeah, I think it was Mkhitaryan. They had.
I know Mata did a shift there sometimes.
Bro, they had all these other pieces basically.
No, but like, you get what I mean? They're not like
no. They didn't even really have wingers because remember it was Ragnick that did the 4-2-2-2.
Yeah.
So it was him and someone. I think they had Cavani for a little bit.
Yeah, Cavani.
And then they'd have like Ronaldo, Bruno, eventually. Someone.
Yeah, it just wasn't. Like Rashford was like, I don't know, prime CR7. It wasn't gonna work.
Exactly, and that's the only type of player that we know that can fully transit. You have to be absolutely sublime and damn near, like, not even goated, but just extremely world class to do that. Knowing that you're a winger who's pacey, trick star, you can finish, but then now you're in the middle, and you're doing the same thing, and you're still producing.
But to be fair to Rashford, it's not like because he had the talent that Ronaldo had though.
No, but I'm saying
Ronaldo had Tevez.
I'm even saying with Mbappe.
Yeah, even with Mbappe. Mbappe does.
Okay, but even with Ronaldo, when he started playing striker, it wasn't at United.
It was like Juventus, innit? Yeah.
It was at Madrid, bro.
Well, yeah, Madrid
and Juventus. But it's like,
well, Madrid, it was like him and Benzema were like alternating.
Yeah, but do you get what I'm trying to say, innit? And then it's like the reason he was able to do that is because he's that good. Now Mbappe, he needs to prove that he is that good to do it. Because it's not just Ronaldo that's done it. Thierry Henry done it as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Mohamed Salah, in a way, did it as well. Because there was a point in time where, yes, we all know he would start on the right. But very much so, you'd see him in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
And it's because of that interchangeable three of him, Mane and Firmino. Yeah. And that's why Mane and Salah, absolute crazy ballers. Which I'm going to say. But then you can't take, and this is not me saying this person is as good or isn't as good because he didn't do it. But for example, someone like Hazard, who is much a winger and a creative winger, you're not going to now play him up top and expect him to do the same thing.
He did get 15 or 15 one year.
No, I'm saying as playing as a striker predominantly.
No, but I'm saying, that year when we had Sarri, where we had Willian. Did we have Pedro that year? But yeah, we had Willian and Pedro because Morata was stinking up the gaff.
But Hazard wasn't playing 9 though.
You play false 9.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
No, okay,
he played like that second striker.
Yeah, it just depends
in that
the profile
10.
of the player. Yeah.
Exactly, and that's why it's like when I say with Mbappe, he's someone that we know for the finishing. So of course we're not going to put him in that position.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? But then someone like Bellingham, he's a midfielder. We can push him up a little bit. You could probably even go to the extent and say someone like, what's my man's name? Kvaratskhelia.
Okay.
He's not your goal finisher, your poacher, or whatever, but you can drift into that middle bit and he can create a little bit. He's a decent dribbler.
We need to stop this whole. He could play this position and he could play in that position.
Yeah,
just let people develop.
We need to know. We need to know who these players are and not force them into.
It's not even like you can't play them there sometimes. I'm saying like, if he's a right winger, let him be a right winger. All this, you know what, Rashford. He could do this, so let's do it. No, man.
And that's why
let him perfect his craft, bro.
Man. That's why I didn't like putting Palmer on the right. Now you guys are playing him in the 10.
No, he was good. He's quality.
No, he was good in the right, but he's not a right winger. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Same way, Jack Grealish is not a left winger.
No, but if it's a thing of you're playing like a bunch of superstars and the right wing is the only place Palmer can go, playing the right wing, man. He's not gonna stink up the gaff.
Yeah,
he
luckily he didn't stink up the gaff.
Like he'll still find a way to like contribute and
but that's by drifting in, and then you had the overlaps of Gusto.
Yeah,
and that's what was really.
Yeah, it just depends on supporting pieces, isn't it?
Exactly. So but yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, let's start the episode with some hit blunts.
Yeah. So the first one is: the older you get, the less money you need to retire for the rest of your life.
The older you get.
So like if you wanted to retire today, it's more than what you need to retire with in 10 years today, if you get me.
Why? Oh, wait, why?
Because you're retired, so you're not working, so you need, if you're going to live a long life.
Oh, because then I won't, for the amount of time that I'm working, isn't it?
Because if someone told me you have like an hour left to live, I'll be real. £500 is enough.
That's more than enough for an hour.
Exactly.
But I mean, depends on what you want to do in an hour, innit? But it's
Yeah,
more
like-
than enough.
Get a nice meal. That's about it.
And there's one thing that I want to do at least once.
Okay.
I want to be like, yeah, give me one of everything.
Yeah, exactly. And do you know what it is? It's the perfect, like, I'm not even going to finish it. I'm just going to enjoy.
I'm just going to take a bite of everything and just see how everything tastes.
Yeah,
Is this actually a good establishment or do I just get the best thing on the dish?
Just run out my credit card, man.
Who gonna pay that?
Not me.
Bro, that's going to go to the next of kin.
Literally.
They're in for a shock.
I won't have an excuse because I'll be gone.
No, but then it goes to your siblings. It just
that's
defaults.
tough.
If it doesn't go down in the family tree, it goes to the side.
Someone's got to pay this.
Someone's got to pay. Now they're crying twice at the funeral. Crazy.
Literally.
Nah, I hear that. That's a good one, though. That's a good one.
Alright, cool. The next one is the only thing that makes speed bumps work is your desire not to damage your car.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't actually slow down your car. It's just you being like, okay, this is going to mess up my car.
No, but it does, because it's a gradient. So.
No, but you could just ignore the gradient if you want
No,
to.
but it's still going to slow you down.
A bit, but I'm saying like the way it wants to slow you down.
Oh, yes, by like, look, you're going to damage this car or you're going to drive responsibly.
Yeah.
But
Like, it
even-
will slow you down a bit, but if you like try to push it, then
Yeah, but even still, like, there are times where I've seen people who are driving,
yeah, exactly.
and they're driving fast,
Yeah.
and they just swallow the speed bump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all know that person where you just look at it, they're like,
No, as in like, no, I'm saying like, because obviously they position their car perfectly,
oh,
where the wheels are on either side of the speed bump, so they just swallow it. They don't even feel it.
oh,
It's just, like I said, I've seen people do it.
Mm,
I obviously don't do it because I drive responsibly,
yeah.
but
I hear it, man.
people do it. But yeah, that's probably why they leave potholes in certain areas. It's not because they don't want to fix it. It's because they know that there are some.
I like that conspiracy.
There are
though.
some rascal drivers here.
That's
Let's
a
put
good.
some
That's a good
potholes.
conspiracy.
Next thing you know, your wheels will doing that,
Yeah.
all cutting into the tire and that.
Mm. And I think as well, when you know that there's a pothole coming, you drive a bit more. Okay, I know
Exactly.
this road.
It's either you swerve past it
Mm.
or you drive a bit more carefully.
Yeah, that is a cost-effective speed bump. Now that I think of it.
And now it's like, okay, if you don't drive responsibly, flat tire.
So yeah.
You're gonna need to get your wheel aligned. Like it's just more of a cost incurred on the driver.
Yeah, I mean, you could just ignore them when they complain about the road. Though.
And that's why I think more and more videos I need to see online are people putting like the Indomie and whatever in the potholes and like covering that up. Obviously, Indomie was an example of one they used to fix the sink and all that.
No,
type
but
of
that
rubbish.
was too specific. You see that, man.
I have seen it before. I have seen it before as well. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, put something in there, fix it yourself.
Yeah,
Because these guys aren't gonna do it.
yeah.
They're not gonna do that.
I don't know what we're paying for sometimes,
bro.
Like, we need to start doing audits, man.
Let me tell you something. Look, do you know why tax doesn't make sense in the UK as well? And I don't want to say UK, but at least in my local government,
Yeah.
I feel like tax doesn't make sense because you pay rent, obviously, cool, whatever, or your mortgage, cool, that's your accommodation.
Yeah.
You pay council tax. Council tax covers, the roads, the local roads, the pavements.
Yeah.
It covers like the bin service, any sort of cleaning, maintenance in the area as well. Then you pay road tax. Road tax goes towards what? The maintenance of the roads, maintenance of the pavements, potholes and that type of stuff, making sure the road is in order. And then you pay general tax. And a slice of your general tax goes towards the fucking roads and the pavements. And do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, bro, if we pay council tax and road tax,
Yeah.
there should be some sort of it should be subsidized in our normal tax.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I'm paying 4 different versions of tax.
And there's still problems.
And all 4 are feeding into the same thing. And these pavements are still cracked.
Yeah, that's poor, man. That's poor.
I'm driving and
Imagine getting like 4 different streams of income and you're still not fixing the problem.
bro,
If I had 4 different streams of income, I'm good in life.
I'm driving and there's potholes like I'm in like downtown Hagada, bro. Or like, do you know what I'm trying to say? What's going on here?
Nah,
It makes no sense, and I'm paying this much tax. Right off.
No, that's wild. That is wild. That is wild. Sounds like we're like promoting tax evasion, but
I'm not. No, it's not even. It's not even tax evasion. It's just make tax make sense. That's it. That's all I ask for. And then even when they see, like, for example, because you can actually log on to the HMRC website and see where your tax goes. I didn't actually know this until like a couple months back. You can actually see, in X amount that you paid this month, this amount went to there, this went there, this went there. And it's like, of all things, and I'm not even trying to say this to say I'm anti this or whatever, but of all things, you might have decided to send hundreds of £1 million to Ukraine.
Yeah, what's going on with
when hospitals are suffering, children are going hungry, the elderly are now freezing. But nah, them Ukrainians need a little care package.
I need like, I don't know. I'm going to do like a report on that. I need to find out. Because like, it never ended.
And
we just moved on to the next one.
Bro, do you know that doesn't make sense as well? UK sending cash, America's sending cash, France and them boys are sending cash. Why is everybody sending cash to my man? And like, I'm not even trying to, again, I'm not saying like I'm anti-Ukraine or anti-whatever. Like, I don't want any sort of suffering in the world, ideally.
Yeah.
However, I am a big fan of if there's a fire in your own backyard, there's no point putting out a fire 2 streets away. Think about what's at home first. Do you know what I mean?
But do you
if there's
think
if there's a way to put out both, then let's try and do that. But we can't forget about the people at home. And I'm not saying like I'm a reform, stop the boats. No, I'm just saying like it's not like we live in a somewhat okay society right now. It's in ruins, if we're being honest, bro. It's in ruins. Marcus Rashford is still funding kids.
I'll say it's crippling. It's not. I want to say it's in ruins.
It's damn near in ruins. A black woman got elected to be head of the Conservative Party. No, a black woman got elected to be head of a political party in the UK, and black people aren't happy. It's in ruins. It's in ruins.
You see the working class thing she said? I said, yeah, I grew up middle class. I was like, all right, at least you're self-aware.
Yeah.
And then I worked at McDonald's and I was working class. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, player.
I said, look, I was only making $10.50 an hour. But I went home and I chilled in my garden,
I get it. I get you, brokies.
Exactly. I had to walk home in my gated community thinking about my $9.50 an hour.
It's horrible. Those big bags were just slapping across my...
As the sprinklers came on in the morning, I just sat and thought to myself, I have to go to...
And when Daddy dropped me in his rage, I just thought, do I need this?
What are you talking about, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? And then even if you want to go even further, do you hear what she was saying about maternity pay?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh my goodness, because my sister is on mat leave right now, innit? So this directly affects her, innit? And she was basically saying that, like maternity leave needs to be lower because, we can't keep,
Does she have kids, by the way?
Nick, what do you think? No.
That's what I think, like, sorry to just sidetrack a bit. That's what I think when in America as well, when they were doing the whole my body, my choice thing. It was like, I feel like if you don't have kids, you should already be eliminated from the conversation. Yeah,
because it doesn't really...
Like, there's certain votes that I feel like only certain people should be...
Let's review this. Let's review this right real quick.
Like, imagine you never have kids in your life and then, like, you're voting on someone else's choice to have children. I'm like...
That's crazy.
Like, I don't get it.
And that's why for me...
Obviously, you can have your opinion, but, like...
It's wild either way, bro. And, we're going to touch on that a bit later in terms of the American side of things. But, like, Kemi, I can't remember her last name, but I don't even care. I think it is a Nigerian last name, but I can't remember exactly what it is. She was saying that like mat leave needs to be lower because essentially where a lot of businesses are going under and a lot of businesses are suffering because they're paying out mat leave and essentially taxpayers are paying for women to have kids. That's what she was saying. She's saying that taxpayers are paying for women to have kids because obviously when you go on mat leave, you're out for, I think, from when you're like 6 months or 7 months pregnant up until about almost a year until the kid's born, thereabouts. Obviously, part of it is full pay, part of it is half pay, and you start getting like statutory and whatever and whatnot. And essentially, the taxpayers are contributing towards that.
But I feel like maybe she's trying to come from an anti-feminist standpoint.
But you're a woman.
No, but people do like Candace Owens and stuff. Sometimes she'll say things about like the black community, and you listen to it and be like, she's making the argument, but I don't believe you believe.
No, but it's just like, but why are you making this argument? Because if it came down to you now being in that situation,
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
and your middle working class
hypothetical. But when it's her, she'll be like, "Hey, I need double."
Exactly, and then when you look at, for example, and this is why I feel like you can't. All sort of MPs need to have some sort of community liaison within their what's it called? Within their is it constituency? But I feel like it's American. I don't know what the...
Yeah, I don't
you know what I mean, basically? Yeah. Within their representative
You don't want to say team, but I get...
Like, within their town that they represent, they need to have some sort of community liaison that they they speak with and they understand. So
that keeps them level a bit.
Exactly. Because there's no way you can say that and then believe that and then start to push forward. Now she's the head of the Conservative Party.
Yeah.
If Conservatives come in order, back down, she's not MP. She's not PM, sorry.
Yeah. Or if like, I don't know. If Keir Starmer like had like God forbid like a heart attack or something, and she's just there's like random things that happen.
Exactly, bro. It could like exactly something like that could easily happen, and then look who's in power. Back down.
That's how we had like Liz Truss.
Everything is done.
Liz Truss and no, we didn't vote for Rishi, innit?
We didn't vote for anyone, bro.
Yeah,
I think the last person that they voted for was probably David Cameron.
No, we voted for Boris.
Unfortunately, who?
I didn't.
There we go.
I could have voted at the time, but
we didn't vote for Boris, bro. I damn sure didn't. What the hell? And then after that, it was Liz Truss. Trust me. And then Rishi Sunak or Rishi.
I feel like there was someone in between.
There might have been. Oh wait, Liz Truss was the one that was like a week long or 5-day
like
contract.
2 weeks.
Yeah, no.
Or 90 days.
Oh, Elizabeth May. No, Theresa May.
No, that's old school.
Was she before Boris? Or I thought Boris took over from her.
Theresa May's old school.
No, she ain't that far back, bro.
Theresa May might be before David.
No, before David Cameron. Don't be silly. She's definitely after David Cameron.
Theresa May.
100%.
Check.
English prime ministers. Look, bro. So we're gonna go with Rishi.
Yeah.
Liz Truss.
Yeah.
Boris, Theresa May, then Cameron. I told you. Yeah, it was Cameron, Theresa May, then Boris took over.
Oh, I feel like I remember like David Cameron's.
Yeah, but that's because life was good back then. Like life was alright back then.
No, yeah, I feel like.
And then he stepped down because of Brexit.
What years was he?
Up until 2020. 2016, sorry. 2010 to 2016.
I don't remember Theresa May like that. What happened during Theresa?
Because that was Brexit and she was just weird. Like, she was just weird.
I don't know why Brexit feels like it was like 2020, but I know it wasn't.
Because we felt the impact.
Yeah.
The thing is, we felt it in like 2018, but then when COVID hit, they slapped it, bro.
It's like when they first said it, and we were all like, okay. And life hasn't changed that much. And then it started.
And also, the reason why we felt it is because it came into effect from the 1st of February 2020. And the reason why I remember this date, is because I was in France. And basically, for EU nationals, you can go to, the Louvre for free. You can see the Da Vinci paint. All of these stuff you can see for free.
Yeah.
Obviously, man had a British passport, and so man's thinking the man's cool. I didn't realize that it was gonna come into effect like that. And I was thinking, you know what? It should be alright because it's just a day. Like,
it was last couple days. Yeah.
No, bro, it was literally that day it came into effect.
Oh, okay.
Me, my brother, Danae, and one of my boys, literally there in the Louvre, lining up to see the Mona Lisa, checking people's IDs and whatnot to see if they have to pay or if it's free. Showed our British passport. She said, "As of today, no." I said,
I bet she was looking at you like, these niggas go
Anglais, huh? No. Literally, bro.
How much was it?
It was like 14, 15 euros.
But still, that is annoying.
It's principles, bro.
Yeah.
I was expecting to just, go in for free, check Mona real quick, and then go to the, I think I was going to Champs-Élysées or Parc des Princes after that. I can't remember. But I wanted to see Mona, bro. Because everyone is always talking about Mona. She's smiling, she's straight faced. I wanted to say definitively she's smiling. But as of today, no. No. Sorry. Sure. Sorry, but UK, you cannot. You voted to leave, so please.
Brexit, man. I'll go one more hit blunt, and then we'll get into some politics.
Actually, so jarring.
But
I rated her for that though, because I know the EU don't like the UK.
Oh no, they're tired of us.
Europeans don't even like British people like that.
Yeah,
they don't like the flag. They see it, they're like,
Yeah, something don't sit right with that.
Yeah.
Cool. The last one is celebrities managed to go broke despite being able to sell autographs.
Which is brazy.
Like, I was thinking about this the other day, Like, obviously with the Chris Brown thing, where he's just hugging fans, taking pictures
for like $500, bro.
Like, surely everyone should have like
3 pictures and that's rent. And no, 3 pictures and that's like, bro, that's everything done for the month. Damn near.
Like, just name like a random celebrity. I'm not talking about just someone who has clout. I mean like a celebrity. None of them should really be going. No, I mean like that they've fallen off a bit.
Okay, Chris Rock.
Chris Rock ain't footballer.
No, but in terms of
Chris Rock will never go broke.
in terms of his
lifetime.
height of fame, like he's definitely been more famous in the past.
That's because the guy's like 50. What do you want from
No,
him?
but they're not gonna fall off in their 20s. Like
No, I'm saying
you can
someone
say Orlando Bloom. Like
Nah, he was never at that height.
Exactly.
I'll say I don't know. It's difficult.
like
now.
who?
Like Chris Rock was a bad example.
It has to be someone old.
I'll say someone in
okay,
their 30s,
Macaulay
40s.
Culkin.
Yeah, okay.
He still won't go broke. He's the kid from Home Alone.
No, exactly. So like for me, surely someone would like want to just get an autograph.
Yeah, or just talk to the kid.
Obviously, I don't.
Whether it's about the MJ
I know his
case, the
culture
film.
isn't really like they don't do the whole club
Club
walkthrough. I don't know they don't do that.
This guy's dumb. Okay, do you know? Okay, we can. No, but then even still, we're talking about going from this to then to that, innit?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say like one of the cast from like, for example, like My Wife and Kids or Fresh Prince, but the other guys weren't really.
That's big.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I would want to see Junior. He's funny, but
I could probably see Junior on the street and just be like, I don't
hey
know.
Junior.
Nah, I wouldn't even say I wouldn't even know who that is, bro. I just know that guy's got a big ass head.
He's like 40, though.
Yeah, I don't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I wouldn't. It wouldn't fully register. Even Parker McKenna Rosie or whatever her name is.
From where?
Katie.
Oh, okay.
From Wife and Kids.
Come on, I ain't gonna recognize her today.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
a grown woman now.
That's a fine woman too. Do you see what she was dressed as for Halloween?
No.
She was dressed as Miss Parker from Friday.
I ain't see it.
You ain't see Friday?
You seen her costume?
Huh?
I ain't seen her costume, bruv.
No, but you know what she looks like.
Yes,
on Friday. Yeah,
that's
exactly. So that's phew, you got almost had me. I was just thinking, what are you talking about, bro?
But yeah,
But yeah, I hear it. I think it's crazy. For example, if Justin Bieber ever went broke, I'd be very concerned.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because people were buying his underwear on eBay.
so surely you can never.
And I can't lie. If I'm that famous that people are gonna buy my underwear, used or unused, I'm selling, bruv.
Yeah. What? Say that again, sorry.
What? Why are you confused?
That might be your most gigolo statement.
No. Are you telling me I will buy? I might not even buy Calvin Klein because Calvin Klein might just send it to me. Here you go. You know.
I'll buy like quarter shop.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? No, I'm just saying like they might not even buy. Cool. Even if I go to, let's say for example, Marks and Spencer's, yeah.
Yeah.
I spend £30 on boxes, and it's a set of like 3 or 5 or whatever, innit? I wear this now, and because it's me, I sell it on eBay for £50, £100.
Yeah.
You don't think bro? That's an endless stream of revenue, bro. Think about it. House, yard, properties. This is business, bro. It's business. I'm being dead serious. I'm making cash, bro. Hand over fist.
I can't look at this guy.
Hand over. What are you talking about?
I'm saying it like he's like damson interested.
No, but I'm saying if
like he's saying,
if I'm that level of famous that people are buying my used underwear for at least a bill, brother.
That's a brick by brick.
I'm even getting this underwear for free.
This guy waited for 2 days, make sure it's musty.
I didn't even say all that. I didn't even say all that.
That's a premium service.
I didn't even say all that. But you're not wrong. I didn't even say all that, but you're not wrong. Because bro.
That would be celebrity bankruptcy, then. You know, there's like hood bankruptcy.
Yeah, with PS5 and
selling your boxes has to be like.
Yeah, but people gonna buy it either way.
That's horrible. Man.
And to be fair, I might even set up a certain account. You don't even know it's me. I'll set up a stalker account. Yeah.
No, there has to be you. That's the one stipulation.
What do you mean?
Like they have to know it's coming from you, or else they won't believe
Then it's fine. Seasonal thing. What? Over Christmas period, I'll make a quick couple stacks. I'm good.
This guy will have clones.
Slap
clones galore.
Bro, slap that in a young Isa.
No, just take one pubic hair, create bare little bit. This guy will have bare kids just running around.
Nah, but like, I think it makes sense. Like, it's crazy though, because people do that. And it goes to the mindset of like, you know me, like, obviously, when I see certain celebrities in real life, I'll be like, oh, that's... But then, I'm like, at the same time, like, there's another person, bro.
Yeah.
I can't remember who it was. I don't know if we were together when I saw... No, it was when we saw, what's my man? Harry Pinero. Obviously, he's not to the level of celebrity that we're talking about, like Justin Bieber and all these other guys. But like, in our community, he's a celebrity. In the UK, he's a celebrity.
Yeah,
he's a UK celebrity.
Got a Channel 4 show.
Exactly. And when I saw him, I was like, oh, obviously we know at his event, but like, you don't, like, I don't know.
You
Sometimes
expect him to be like VIP and
exactly
whatnot,
whatever, but because we literally just saw him and we like spoke to my man and whatever, and he's cool. It's like we didn't be like, oh, hey, Hypernero, yeah, hey, my guy,
Harry, thank you.
damn, calm down, nigga. You know what I'm trying to say? We weren't doing all that. It was literally just like, because we know, my man, we know him from here, but he's also from the ends, like, and he's also just a human.
Yeah.
So we can chat to him in the same way. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But we were chatting to him like the same way we chat to one another.
Yeah.
I was like, what, you man leaving? Yeah, it was good though. Like, you know, love for dinner, yeah, anytime. And kept it stepping.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, hey, what though? So like, what? That thing on.
What does chunks smell like?
I said, hey, what? That thing on, does the shoe fit and that? Like, what? Did the shoe fit? Like, what?
You speak to Arthur. Nah, man.
Hey, it's crazy. Hey, when you said the jiggle, it's crazy, you know? How do you think about that? What I could get a picture though.
That would have been insane.
Bro, like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So that's why for me, I never think of like celebrities as like this mad, that's the human that just happens to do some lit stuff.
A real bleed, man.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Like, that sounded a bit eat the rich type vibe.
I mean, fuck it, man.
Hey, but since we're talking about eat the rich though, your boy.
That's not my boy.
Your boy's back in office, bro.
Let's cut out now. Nowhere in this podcast I've ever endorsed that, man. That is not my boy.
Bro, hey, your nigga Donald, he's back
That ain't my boy.
Donald's back in the office, bro.
That is not my boy at all, man.
I'm joking. Yeah, it's definitely not his boy. Because I wouldn't even co-sign that. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
But you know how you have to get a third party to like co-sign whatever transaction, bro. As your boy, he can't be your boy.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, Donald Trump he's president of the America again. And one thing that doesn't make sense is that he was president.
Yeah.
They impeached this brother.
Yeah.
Took him to court.
He got accused of rape.
And then
I'm gonna have to bleep that. Yeah.
And then keep it in. And then re-elected him.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you know how crazy that is, bro? And wait, I swear, didn't his name pop up in his name popped up in the Epstein thing?
Probably.
And I think the Diddy thing too, right?
I know the Epstein thing. I've seen that.
He must have been part of the Diddy list. He was in Fresh Prince.
Yeah, he was on a lot. Yeah. I can't believe he did it again.
The nigga was in Home Alone too. Like, yo, I can't lie to you. Not only to our American listeners, but I've got family and I know people and I've got friends in America. Genuinely, like, all banter aside, I'm praying for you guys.
Yeah, I'm praying for all of them.
I'm praying for you guys because honestly, my man said he wants the war in Israel to be done by the time he gets into office. Do you know how much of a brazy statement that is?
And he's one of those guys where he would just be like his finger will just be around that button. Fuck it, let's do it,
guys. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Press the button. And I'm being dead serious. Like, he'll do that.
He's that type of guy.
Bro, do you know how close America and North Korea came?
People forget, man. Who was that person? Who was it?
Bro.
Oh no. That was Joe Biden.
But it's
you know when the WNBA player got stuck in a rush? Was it him?
No. Yeah.
Because it happened a couple of times.
I think it might have been Biden. Yeah, the girl that's yeah.
No, that was Biden. And then they traded the terrorist.
Yeah.
No, the assassin.
Whichever
and then
one.
And then he tweeted like, that would never be me though.
But he got Lil Wayne out or something.
Yeah, he got Lil Wayne, A$AP Rocky.
He got A$AP Rocky out of Sweden.
He impeached Kodak. Not impeached.
Pardoned.
Pardoned, that's the word, yeah.
Who's he going to pardon now?
I mean, Slime just came... Anyway, do the math.
Wait, what if he pardons Diddy? Do you know how brazy that will be? Can we put that past him doing that?
There'll have to be riots. I will fly over to riot. What the hell?
I said, how long you here for? Not that long. No, but all jokes aside, like, and even the things, we all know how he feels about not only women, but immigrants too.
But the thing is, I was checking, doing research before the pod, and it's not really that he gained necessarily new audiences, because like the votes were technically a bit down. It was more
they
so
lost.
Yeah.
The Democrats.
No, it was more so that
Democrats?
the Democrats.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Democrats didn't really gain the white male audience. Like those were the record numbers in terms of being down, and it made me think as well. I was like, I thought Camilla was gonna win. I definitely thought she was gonna win, but I was realizing that a black woman winning.
Look, it was
Like
enough
you were
for,
just lucky enough.
it was enough for a black man to win. A black woman
That just like
in America,
she had to be subbed in.
bro. In America,
Yeah, nah. I forgot, For a second, I forgot. When I woke up in the morning, I was like, that tracks.
what's it? You know that meme of Yachty and Drake? Oh, right. Okay.
I thought it was like 250 to like 190 or something. I don't know if that's the right thing, but
No. The gap was mad.
yeah, I saw that. I was like,
The gap was because I think he needed 270 to win. When I saw it, it was like Trump had 267,
Yeah.
and I think she had like 150 something.
it
was me.
It was something to where it's like, if they just stopped it today, he's won. So.
100%, bro. Stop the count,
Like she would have to recruit people from Brazil and that.
bro. It was brazy, and you know one thing obviously, we always get told, vote.
Yeah.
It's your right. You have to vote. If you don't vote, what are you doing? All that type of stuff. But then we also have to take a look at the type of people that are voting. And when I say this, I don't mean it in terms of like certain people can't vote and certain people can. But when you speak about like, the demographics and who's educated versus who's not,
Yeah.
a lot of the voters that voted Trump, there was like a picture I saw on Twitter. There's a lot of voters that voted Trump that is states that have a very low percentage of people that have further education.
But there's
and when I say further education, I mean like past high school.
High school, yeah.
Like graduating high school and going on to go to college or university as we call it here.
But if they're your majority, technically speaking, they reflect your nation, huh?
What, as in like if I'm a political leader?
I'm saying, let's say for example, right, in America, the majority, like let's say 60%.
Oh, majority of people.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if that's who the people deem as their leader, obviously the 40% might be mad, but at the end of the day, if he represents the people,
and I think that's what it is. I think and I'm not even trying to say Donald Trump is dumb. He's obviously not dumb because he did take a small loan of $1 million, but then built his empire, became president twice as a first time civilian. Yeah. Second time as a criminal. This might be one of the smartest guys on earth.
And the fact that we had like the fact that they had a 4-year period to
might be the smartest guy on earth.
Yeah. A 4-year period to like and then, really like reflect on that 2016 to 2020 period.
And then said, okay, where did I go wrong?
I felt like this was a choice. Yeah. I felt like maybe the first one was like, it's a clout, it was a mistake.
It was him or Hillary, innit?
Yeah.
Bro.
Maybe it was like, it was a lesser of two evils. This one.
I just clocked. This guy hates women. He's 0 for 2 against female opponents. Yeah. Like,
and
honestly,
that was another interesting thing. It was like, I saw someone say that if the Democratic Party want to be a bit more serious, they should probably like try to get a white man first and then.
Yeah, but and that's
because that's how Joe Biden won. And that's the part I think as well is that a lot of people
we did it, Joe. Sorry, that video is still on my phone, That is hilarious.
I think the problem a lot of people were having was that, not a problem, but I think a lot of the reason why people were voting for Trump is because how a lot of Republicans, they're viewed as they're tough, they're real men, they're da-da-da, and we need leaders, and we know the country's it's going bad, and quote unquote, we don't need these soft people. So it's like, if someone has that mindset...
And Reggie, like you said, the majority isn't, educated like that.
You're just going to assume a woman's the complete opposite. She's going to be soft. She's going to be... And even, like, when you look at her politics as well, she's not, like kumbaya, give everyone a hug type.
No, like...
She's quite strict as well, so it's not...
I think it's... And this is my biggest gripe with the way people view leadership.
Yeah.
Is that... unfortunately, she's a woman. And unfortunately, she's a black woman. Yeah. And even unfortunately, she's in America. Yeah. So the only thing that would, and I'm not even saying this as bants, I'm being dead serious. Yeah. The only thing that would have made Kamala Harris's campaign even worse is if she was Muslim. Because then you've got all 4 stones.
Well, she was, actually.
You've got all 4 stones that America don't like.
Yeah.
It's literally that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Sorry. And the reason I said 4 is because black, woman, Muslim, black woman, black Muslim woman in America. That's the last stone.
Yeah.
And I'm being dead serious. Like, I don't think the way that the country is I don't think they would take to that type of leadership. Even when Obama was there, they had all sorts of shirts putting our monkey's president, all that type of stuff, like in Washington, which is crazy, damn near on his doorstep. But it's just, I don't think where America are right now, they were ready for a black woman or potentially even another black leader.
Do you think they'll ever? That's the problem.
I think Americans got
this, but
lucky
I'm
in
thinking-
2008, was it? Or 2010?
2008.
2000, yeah, because he did 2 terms to 2006. Yeah, 2008. I think they got lucky. Honestly, I really think they got lucky. And if I'm honest with you, I don't even know if Obama was that great of a president. I think a lot of us were just happy that he was black.
No, but obviously, you know when they promise a lot,
Hey man,
do like
bro,
2%.
I'm just saying the amount of carpet bombs that brother co-signed.
Yeah, like he was just as bad. He was just as bad as the rest of them.
Hey, bro, but he then doubled down. he wasn't playing.
But aspirational.
Man said, "Yes, we can."
I have a dream. Yeah, let's dream.
No.
Let's dream to be better.
Nah. It's just I just don't think. Yeah, and one thing I've always said, yeah, obviously this is rich coming from someone who's not in America.
Yeah.
But I guess this is where I have a unique perspective on it because like I'm an outsider. I think personally, America's too big to govern as one nation because the way that Texans think down in the Southwest compared to how, you know, people in like Georgia, Florida think in the Southeast, completely different. Yeah. And both of those are very different to the way people think in Wisconsin, up north towards Ohio, on the eastern New York. There are certain states where you can carry guns, certain states where you can't. Yeah. Certain states where, you know, it's self-defense. Certain states where there's the death penalty. Certain states where weed is legal. Certain states where weed isn't legal.
So you think like America should maybe be split into like 4 or something?
I think it should be split into like 3 different countries, honestly. I think 3 different countries for America might make sense. Maybe 4, depending. Yeah. But I don't think it can be... I honestly think the best thing for America... I'm not going to say civil war because nobody wants to see war. Yeah. And that would just be insane. Yeah. But I think the best thing for America is to literally split up into different nations.
Or should they do like what like China do with Taiwan? Is it Taiwan? Or Hong Kong? Hong Kong. Yeah, where it's like its own recognized nation within...
Yeah. But then again, there's going to be so many different recognized nations within America then. Yeah. Because for damn sure you're going to have Texas as one of its own, whatever, and then Florida and whatever the hell is going on down there, and then someone.
I feel like it would be more progressive states that maybe
perhaps.
I feel like Texas would be like America through and through type thing. Yeah, but that's just going off of like assumptions and what I've seen.
Yeah, exactly. This is all like I don't want to say hearsay, but this is all like hypothetically speaking. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
From like a British perspective, because
exactly.
And I know like a handful of Americans in my life. So.
Is that? I know like 3 handfuls. But still, like handfuls is very, very small and we don't live there. We've only visited and visited in the capacity of being a tourist. Yeah. We haven't visited and actually lived there for a number of months so we know what the systems are like or what the laws are like and all that type of stuff. But what I'm saying is I think what could happen or what should happen is potentially split up into different countries. And maybe act together as a continent rather than a country. So you know how the UK operates as England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland? In the same way, maybe the United States should work that way. Do you know what I mean? We all come together and we decide. Almost like the UN, actually. I think that's what America should probably operate as. The UN, where all the nations come together, they all agree, and they all disagree on certain things. But then they each individually have their own laws. I know that's probably how state and federal law works, but the way they do it in America doesn't seem to be working. And I can't lie to you, when I go to the World Cup in 2026, I'm scared. I'm not scared, but I'm wary.
Yeah, you have to be on your like P's and Q's. Like you have to make sure.
I'm gonna visit there at least like 3-4 times before I go because I need to know exactly what's going on. Yeah. And I need to know what side of Trump I'm getting on. Yeah. Because
it'll be interesting. You know that, what was it, January 8th? When they stormed
2022.
When they stormed the Capitol.
Yeah.
The fact that he's president after that. That was a choice.
And they were talking about martial law.
That was a choice.
Bro, and this
They
is why
stormed like they were slapping MPs, like, not MPs,
cabinet of members or whatever.
They were slapping them silly, like.
They remember they went into like certain offices where it was like dashing the
That's
papers.
everything. And that was off a tweet.
Bro, this is
Nah.
why I'm just like, and it's
Like,
just crazy.
I know.
They even tried to kill this guy and they failed. And they
That was PR though. I'll be real. No, that is what that was PR.
yeah,
Man.
it was definitely PR. It had to be.
No, that picture when it came out too clean. That was too clean, man.
Where
That was the camera.
Yeah, wait. Now, where's the cameraman 3? You got it? All right, cool. Yeah, now blow it up immediately. Because that's crazy. And I don't think there was any like real phone footage of it. Because no one was expecting it.
Yeah, no, that was wild.
So how are they telling me that you've gotten the before and the after and then the fist?
Yeah, no, that was too clean, man.
Nah,
And the post, like, nah, that was too clean.
Nah, it's absolutely crazy. And I think someone said, I can't believe America chose a criminal over an educated woman.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
And I was like,
and it's not like it was close. This was a
landslide, bro.
Like, this was very, I keep saying it, this was a choice.
They said, Kamala, we don't care what degree you have. We don't care about what laws you have. You bleed blood, yeah? When they see your DNA is blood. When they say his DNA is USA. So that's who we're choosing.
Yeah.
It don't matter he's a criminal. It don't matter he's been convicted of rape. I'm sorry, accused of rape.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
We're going to go with Donald. Because he's a white man. And we need men to lead this country into greatness. Because all the men beforehand led this country into greatness.
Like, if you see the stock market, everything's just like, everything's like the fact that if you had that thought, yeah, bro, check your portfolio. Anything American is up right now.
Because we might...
Even, or Bitcoin, that's another thing.
We might be good. Hold on.
I said we might be good. Yeah, man.
No, I'm just saying. No, let me check a little something because you said check the portfolio. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about the general consensus and the people and the population. I'm a man of the people. Oh,
Dookie.
I mean, what did Kamala? No.
What was he even talking about? Like,
Hey, I didn't know everything was on the green like that. What, like? But this is crazy because this is what all the rich lobbyists will be thinking. They'll be like, let's get Donald in because our stocks.
they'll go. Like, I think Elon went up by like Tesla went up by like 13%.
Yeah.
The minute he got in, 30.
Yeah, because him and
their buddies. Imagine, do you know what 13% for Tesla is?
bro,
That's not like what we're trading. That's the island money.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I might. If you see me in some new trades on this pod, I'm being dead serious.
That's what he's gonna start
I didn't
saying.
know the portfolio was looking that good.
Yeah, man.
All right, first, man. Yeah. Nah, but like this is crazy because that just shows like how money makes the world go round. And sometimes it's not actually about who's the best leader for the country. Sometimes it's about who's best for lining these guys' pockets. I'm being dead, and that's just the game of politics, unfortunately.
Truth,
and then we're the ones like, and I'm not even saying it like we're like some scoundrels, bottom feeding or whatever, but that's how they look at us.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, you guys are all pawns in this game. We're just trying to, do you know what I mean?
Just numbers at the end of the day.
Exactly, literally, that's what
like,
it is.
You know when you hear like pensions are lost, and like you just see the numbers, I'm sure they just think, oh, well, 30,000 people, who cares?
But 30,000 people who worked about 40 years or 50 years.
Like if you tell 30,000 people, like how much like do you think they contribute towards their pension a year?
A year?
Yeah.
Probably a couple grand. Yeah.
30,000
like
people times $1,000.
On average, I think
30 years.
I'm just gonna ballpark here. If you're making about 50 grand a year, I think you'll probably be contributing about 4-5 grand a year to your pension.
Think about that amount of money.
There and maybe 3 to 4 grand a year.
Unless someone tells you
3
via
to 4
email,
grand a year. Yeah.
your money's gone, by the way.
For the last 30 years, I'll become the worst villain you ever see in
Life's not
life.
worth living anymore. Like,
I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out on
It goes
everyone.
back to that hit blunt. Like, when you got like a bag to live, fucking let's do it, man.
I love that full circle. That was cool. No, but literally, like, it's mad, bro. Yeah, it's actually so true. When you hear pensions are lost, bro, you're old and now you're poor.
Because the thing
And
is,
you were struggling and just saying, yeah, I'm gonna stick to this job because I got a good pension scheme, I got good dental, I don't need to do I don't need to take no risks, I'm good. And then at 68, when you're going for your new check for the week, you're waiting for your new check for the month, they're saying your pension's gone, my bro. Why? Oh, because so and so at Smith and Klein decided to bet it all.
take a couple girls out, you know.
And then, one bad stock investment.
Yeah.
Brother, who told you to invest this, brother? You don't know I got grandkids, bro. Like,
and the thing is, when you have money like saved up, you just move differently.
So different. Because it's comfy, there's a blanket there. But now someone's snatching your blanket and it's -5 degrees.
And you're 68, your knees are hurting.
I'm livid.
No.
And the thing is, you can't even show how angry you are. Because if you show how angry, you might even get a young, you know what I mean? Popped vessel on that. Nah, nah, man.
And now what? You see, I'll give older people some grace. I get sometimes when they're a bit miserable. Imagine working in like Tesco because someone wanted to gamble with your money. You've worked hard.
And now it's like, I've got to survive now.
Now I've got to like get a retail job when I really should just be at home.
And then all these scoundrels are here stealing. I'm trying to tell them to pay for these plastic bags.
Yeah, no.
And they just don't get it. And imagine you're so out of touch.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I always feel like at a certain point in life, especially when you get to that age, it should be a choice to work. It shouldn't be I have to work.
Yeah, like if you continue working, it's because you love your job and you just,
Yeah, or you just want to keep busy.
I hear it.
Not because you like need this to survive. That's horrible.
Exactly, you're there running for the bus at 70.
Yeah.
Man say, wait, over there, bus man, please. I don't even know how this electric thing works. Where's my Oyster card?
Yeah,
we just used to pay in coins in my day. Oh, that's long, bro.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Nah, honestly. But yeah, ultimately, America, like genuinely, you're actually in my prayers. You're genuinely in my prayers. All my peoples out there. I spoke to one of my friends. She was distraught.
Yeah, one of my friends posted like a picture of them bombing. Not them, but like a meme of vomiting.
Bro, bro, she was distraught.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was gonna say my girl, but we know what I'm talking about. But they might be something else. She was distraught, bro. Literally, she was like, I ain't working today, bro.
Fair.
Like, and it's crazy because and then someone was saying something about how a lot of these companies are now gonna hold people's bonuses because remember bonuses are discretionary. So they're gonna hold these bonuses because like they don't know what Trump's got cooking come the financial year. Yeah, so now all these people that vote, Trump's for us. Trump, where's my bonus, man? Like I need a
stimulus check,
bro. You're gonna say. So it's like now it's like it's crazy. Like I don't know, man. It's just there's so much on. I feel like
I don't feel like he went as hard this time. Like the memes were as
there wasn't no memes about the wall.
Other than the shooting.
Like he wasn't really going that hard about the wall.
I know he went on a couple
Mexicans
podcasts
and whatever. That brother went to barbershops. And the guys, someone was like, "Oh, he's in a black barbershop. There are only Mexicans in there." He don't like you. He said he wanted you guys to build the wall to keep you guys out.
He's one of those guys like he will chill around people he doesn't like.
Yeah,
and still do like the funny man thing.
But separately, I think it's kind of mad though, like that Kamala Harris had like what Glorilla, Sexy Red and them boys performing. Yeah, that's kind of brazy.
Yeah, I don't think
that's like if.
But it's difficult. Do you fight the devil with his own tactics, or do you try to do the educated thing?
But the thing is, that's like, imagine someone like, I'm only saying this because this is like the only black MP I know, but this is like David Lammy trying to get like young Teflon to perform whilst he's...
No, it'll be like Russ.
Even worse, bro.
Because the dancing.
No, because...
the dancing.
Do you know how crazy that... No one's... Bro, British people was telling fuck off. Honestly.
I'll be with them.
I hear it, because what are you doing? But Americans are like, yeah, she lit, yeah.
Yeah, glow. Yeah, glow. Yes, get it sexy.
I said, white down.
No, man. No.
Oh my good, no. That's why, like, obviously, I'm not saying, like, that justifies her losing or the situation there, but I'm just like, it's just so funny because Americans will do that and be like, yeah, it's gonna get the people on board, and Americans will eat that up. If British people did that, if flipping Keir Starmer was getting like
Ed Sheeran.
H and Ed Sheeran to perform
H, not Ed Sheeran.
H and
Ed Sheeran, they might. If they get H now,
if they get like H and what's my man's name? RD. Bro, we're telling them fuck off. we're very Nico over him.
Yeah,
I can't just like fuck off, bro. What are you doing?
yeah.
Like literally, no one will have it. He'll be on the front page of the Sun, Metro, Guardian, Independent, Telegraph. Everyone before nightfall, they'll have to reissue another paper, bro. Like literally.
No,
and that's why I'm just like, America and England are so, they're contrasts of each other. Because literally, if you tried that in UK, like you're getting laughed off, man. Like you just like from that moment.
No, but Boris had beams.
No. But he didn't start getting like Tion Wayne to start performing and all these boys or like man didn't even
it
get.
was also him just being random.
Exactly. Or, you know, we're saying it from like Black London artists and whatever, and like I'm not gonna say like artists are on the massive major. It's not like man got Adele to come and sing on his behalf or Coldplay
or Susan Boyle
or I'm trying to say. And even if he
I don't even know that's a people's champ was.
Bro, even if he did that, his political career after that is dead.
Yeah, no.
No one's taking him serious.
You know in the House
Kamala can still run again.
You know in the House of Commons there's that he starts speaking up.
Yeah.
You know when they start laughing at him.
Hey, them are childish, you know.
They're very childish.
They're childish. What the hell? Where's the speaker?
Because they're probably all just uni mates. Like.
Exactly. Look at him. He was a Jew with us in the student union. What the hell? Nah, it's actually mad. But yeah, like I don't know. America, the thing is, like, we know we're finished in the UK, innit? But America's always gonna take it to another level.
They just surprise me.
I don't know how I'm still surprised though. They keep doing it. And honestly, I like I said, man, you guys are like genuinely in my prayers. Like I really do hope that Trump isn't as bad as he's like. Not when I say isn't as bad, but I mean like he doesn't go through with some of the madnesses that he's been campaigning and tweeting about. Because if he does, bro, there's going to be ramifications not only for Americans, but for everyone.
Everyone, yeah. Because that's what people forget is that the US dollar is a part of every system. And like,
every system.
So if it goes down, like it's a global recession, like so you have to be very
It's not
mindful.
looking good, bro. And already, like, for example, I'm getting Nige next month, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you know, people use dollar over there at times as well because, you know, Naira ain't that strong. If the dollar goes down now...
Yeah, it could just affect the whole country now.
Exactly. Like, other countries that use dollar as opposed to their own, like, national currency...
Always viewed as the more desirable one.
Yeah, always viewed as the more desirable one. Or even just ones where it's like, you know what, yeah, we can use, like, you know, like, for example, Naira or Cedis or whatever, but we are going to use dollar because it is stronger. It allows us to do X, Y, and Z. If now that gets weak because of old Donald...
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because, like, yeah, like, whether we like it or not, America has a say in a lot, if not most things in the world. So...
Have a hand in everything.
It's whew, chair.
Should we get to the Central Cee topic or save that for...
Bro, I don't even know because I don't even know. I don't even know.
Did you listen to his colours?
No. It was a little bit this, a little bit that.
No.
What was it?
It's a new song.
Because I like that little bit. It's growing on me a little bit, you know? That little bit of this, little bit of that, or whatever he says. I'm trying to...
The fact that is such a random...
Exactly, innit? It's a bit... I don't know. Central Cee. But the thing is, I feel like Central Cee, he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he knows he's not the best lyrically.
Yeah.
He knows he's never really going to be, like, hailed as the number one guy in the UK.
Yeah.
But if he can make it abroad and be, like, known as, like, you know, one of the figureheads for the UK abroad, and he can make peas off that and still get away with making decent enough music, I hear it. And that's one of the reasons why I've kind of, you know, dialed back a bit on Central Cee.
Okay, so I'm going to name a couple of artists, but they're black, so it's a bit...
Different.
But, okay, so, like, there's the Tinchy Striders, Tiny Tempers, and then the Stormzy's, right? Like, each three of them have their own... Stormzy faced backlash because he's quality enough to be the king of grime, but he does a lot of commercial things. And it worked, like, in hindsight, but the grime community were rocking with it.
Yeah.
Whereas like Tinchy Strider and Tidy Temple, like, I was hearing like, I don't know if you saw DJ AG, he had Tinchy Strider on, and he was rapping. I was like, oh yeah, he can actually like proper
he can rap, bro.
Yeah, like, but like you forget that sometimes with the amount of hits he had,
because he went pop and
exactly. So that's my thing with Central Cee is like, I know he's gonna be commercial. That's not what I'm worried about. I know he's gonna do well numbers wise.
Broken out to Americans.
He's gonna go number one. We all know that. For me, it's just about keeping that
authenticity.
Not
that
even
identity.
Authenticity. It's just a standard because he's gonna be for me, when he announced that album, it's not. I don't know. I haven't heard it. I'm not gonna compare it to Gang Signs and Prayers, but it's gonna be one of those albums where, for the next couple of years,
this is what we're gonna relate to Central Cee.
It's gonna shift the like music industry in terms of, especially like when you look at someone like Nems, for example. I definitely think because of Central Cee's success, it opened a new market for Nems to grow and things like that. So I feel like if this album is very like TikTok or like not even bad, because I don't think it will flop. Even if it's bad, I don't think it'll flop because I feel like I think he'll make certain people like maybe he's not our champion, but I think the album will always do well. It's just I'm concerned that
we should get DJ AG on here as well.
Yeah, that would be very good.
Because, sorry, finish making a point and I'll say what I'm gonna say.
But yeah, it's just that for me, I don't mind the commercial songs. I don't mind that, but I need a level of rapping to where, when kids look at, because at the end of the day, if he's a figurehead, people are gonna be inspired by him. People are gonna want to be him. So I need him to rap at a certain level to where it's like, oh, it's still cool to rap.
And also people are going to want to rap like him as well.
Yeah, exactly, because naturally they're going to... And I just... Obviously, we're at an age now where we like who we like. We might like a couple new artists, but we know what we like at the end of the day. We're not at the age where we're still discovering things. So I still want the younger generation to have a crop of talent that still care about the craft and not just want the whole TikTok.
And that's why I love what DJ AG is doing, because like, you know me, I love grime. Yeah. I love it when man can just spit on different beats and like man can just, wheel it up and, bring back old bars, mix it in with the new bars, go crazy, different beats, still spit the same bars and it go mad. Like, I love that.
What do you think about that conversation the other day?
Oh, the one with Skepta?
Yeah, like people were saying they didn't like it.
I think it's a bit too... So, as the UK, up until about like 2015, we were looking to Americans for approval and for like certification, validation, if you want to call it. And one thing that people have kind of forgotten nowadays is that the UK grime scene, or let's just say the UK rap scene, because the UK rap scene really evolved from the UK grime scene. Yeah. And what the UK grime scene is what's foundational to that is your wheel ups, your bars. Yeah. There are certain bars that you spit wheel up. There are certain bars that you will spit over different beats. When even if it's on a new set, bro. Yeah. Like, there's no way you can tell me that like someone like Kano released 3 wheel ups 7 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. He can still play that till this day and still shell it. Gates can still play Talking the Hardest. Skepta can still play That's Not Me. Do you know what I mean? All of these tunes and maybe even reference bars from like his freestyles and whatnot, because that's what we grew up on. That's our foundational thing. Yeah. So now when people are saying, oh yeah, but we'd rather you just spit normal stuff. Bro, that's not what... that's not what man grew up on. Yeah. That's not what man's about. And that's not what my craft is about either. You want something completely different. You want me to do it like it's a concert set. It's not a concert set.
And that's how you use culture as well.
Exactly. And even in a concert, bro, I am a grime artist. I am a UK rapper, bro. Yeah. So as a UK rapper, there are certain things I'm gonna do. Yeah. As a US rapper, there's certain things I'm gonna do.
And I think as well, if you look at grime as like rap, like for example, if Nines did that, I'll get the critique. Yeah. But the culture, and I feel as well, especially
but then also
people our generation, just like the last point, like I'm 23, so I wasn't outside in Skepta's prime. So it's only till I've gotten older and I remember when we saw Jammer, Justin Shoreditch, and you saw grime is very much energy. Is that I feel like it was that day that I fully understood grime culture a bit more, because you could watch it at home, you can hear the good songs, but when you see the energy of just people like everyone go, they're wheel it. You can't like
You can't, bro.
you can't tweet like, oh, I don't like,
because
I
now,
don't like
now you're looking for it for different things or things that are foreign to what the core of that culture is, bro.
Yeah, like
I'm not
the
gonna go
champion
to.
is who's got the best bars.
I'm not gonna go to Afrobeats and start saying, okay, but why is no one talking about all the conscious stuff, or why is no one spitting bars? I don't care if Davido has bars or not.
Yeah.
I'm here for vibes and Jaye, bro.
Like if you have the talent to do both,
by all means.
but that's not your primary.
It's not even secondary, bro.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm trying to say? And same with grime. Yes, it's about who can spit the hardest.
Yeah.
Yes, it's about whose flow is the coldest, who's got the delivery, who can actually rap.
Yeah.
But I can 100% recycle bars. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
My bar can be a wheel up every single time.
No, but that's the culture. It was, you weren't finding the best bars. You were finding who's got the best wheel up, who can get the...
No, even who has the best. How many wheel ups can you get in this set, bro?
Exactly.
How many wheel ups?
That's how you get legend. Like if you look at all the grime legends, they're the ones who have
the most wheel ups and the best clashes.
And the thing is, if you ask like a casual grime fan, like let's say you list out your top 5 grime artists, you will like somehow know their like legendary wheel up, if you get what I mean.
Exactly. What, bro? What? Nah, sorry.
Like I don't listen to D Double like that. But if I'm outside and he's performing and he does that.
Oh yeah!
Already I'm losing my head,
bro.
Already I'm losing my head. Already.
There's certain.
Or if I hear Wiley say "bad him up," but you see, already you're feeling it exactly,
bro.
And I even start like,
and that's why I love like. So for example, I will always go back to, and this is why I thank God that I'm the youngest of my whole family, like immediate family and like cousins, well cousins to an extent, where I'm the youngest to understand grime and appreciate it, because them man were listening to grime and making me hear it and appreciate it. And obviously when you're youngest, you ain't got no say about, you know, what goes on the TV and what type of music is playing and all that type of stuff. But I will always refer back to older rappers and freestylers as, like, I don't care what man say, my man's one of the coldest. Or that's why I'm such a massive advocate for someone like Skepta, because Skepta is one, as a grime rapper, cold, but then now as a commercial rapper, he's still cold and he's still shelling it. And even in this weird transition of what UK music is going through in the last 6 years, is still shelling it. Are you crazy? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And even when it comes to like freestyles and whatnot, that's why with certain artists, I say, even Dave, for example, the reason why when people say, oh, Dave's this or Dave's that, I'm like, but the guy's still a cold rapper because he can do freestyles. We've seen him do freestyles.
He's ticked all the like fundamental purist boxes. So it's like,
he's
you
done
can
that.
Say you don't like him today, but
the only
he's
thing,
stamped already.
In my eyes, the only thing he needs to do is a clash. If he does a clash or two, honestly.
But even then, because he's not a grime, I don't fully expect it. But if he did it would be nice.
I don't expect it. But if he got into the situation where he had to clash, man, and this is why some of my ratings. This is why some of my ratings went down a little bit for Stormzy when he ducked shit.
Yeah, I hate
because
that.
In grime,
Stormzy, I can hear
in grime, you don't duck anyone, bro. You back your chair and you stand there with your mic on your 10 toes, and you and the DJ go to war against my man. If you get wheel ups, you get wheel ups. If your bar gets everyone talking, if your flow is colder than my man's, cool. If it's not, fine. But that's how you get respect with other rappers. That's why Gets and Skepta can make music together. Yeah. Because cool, they might have, one might have said my man's name in his bar or sent for man a little dig or whatever. But when it comes to it, we're both
it's just
MCs.
competition.
It's competition. That's what it is. That's the reason
why. It's how like Messi and Ronaldo can sit next to each other in the Ballon d'Or. They don't hate each other.
That's the reason why. Even when it came to Chip and Bugsy, making up and then making music together, I fully understood it and I fully respected it because the beef didn't start on a real animosity thing where I don't like man. Yeah. It's just that he's calling out your pen. Yeah. Now you respond. He responded, you respond. Do you know what I mean? And then Chip won, and it's like, you know what? I hear it. Like it was. I was trying to do something. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've seen it all the times. Even like when Tory Lanez was coming out, he sent for Drake. It's not like he didn't like Drake. He saw it as competition. He's the top dog. I'm gonna come for him. you know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, other things, because that's American and whatnot, but I'm just giving a
I
more
get what you mean.
commercial
Like,
example.
competition is definitely like needed in things.
Exactly.
As well, like,
But then obviously you look at someone else that Clash Chip that he doesn't like in Young'un, they probably won't ever make up because they genuinely don't like each other. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Same with Chip and potentially even Tiny. Even though they've worked together in the past, there's that animosity now that they don't like each other.
Yeah.
And that's where now it becomes from, it's not competitive. Now it's actually, I don't like you and I'm using my pen to make that known. But Grime, very much so competitive. It's very much so, yo, I'm going to spit, you're going to spit. Let's see who gets the most wheel-ups. That's the reason why you can go back in the past and see so many Radio 1 Extra sets, so many Tim Westwood sets, so many even like, bro, even if you want to take it back down to like, you know, Risky Roads and all these other things and what's that thing called? Lord of the Mics and all that type of thing. You can see it, and it's healthy competition because it makes you better. You're in the den with all these other lions. We're gonna see who the toughest is. And we're all lions here. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's only when it's like another hyena on the other side that we're like, no, we don't actually like, man. And we're going to make sure when we're on this mic, I'm going to tear a man's head off. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
So like, what would you say? So like, we've had like our critiques of Central Cee in the past. We've said, well, I don't know if we actually said what we liked about him, but we said like, we've had our critiques about him. What would you say either in this album or he should do that will make us appreciate him more as UK rap fans?
I think Central Cee should do something unexpected. And when I say unexpected, I mean whether that's a like change of his flow in a couple tunes or whatever. I'm not going to say completely revamp and rebrand. I'm not going to call you to do that. That can sometimes be suicide. But what I'm saying is give us something a bit different. Because I feel like he's given us that commercial rap.
Yeah.
He's given us that trapping rap, though. It's like, you know, the whole loading and the...
And I feel like he has two projects before that as well. I feel like he's like, at this point,
you can't do the trapping thing no more respectfully on a rapping album.
Or have longevity anyway.
Yeah, like you can make it one track maybe, or two tracks, you know, with Young Feature and that would maybe, you know, okay.
Or reminiscing or whatever, yeah.
But don't make that the whole theme. I think what he should do is, and obviously, you know, he can do it whatever he wants. But I feel like what he should try and do is tap into what UK rap is now and tap into just rap. Like, I want you to just go on a tune 3 to 4 minutes, no hook, no chorus. Just let me hear you rap, bro.
Yeah, that would be
3 to 4 minutes.
Or him out-barring someone. Because I wouldn't say he's out-barred anyone.
He hasn't out-barred anyone. In my eyes, on the track, hasn't out-barred anyone. Like, and I would love to see it. Or I would love to see him have the audacity to go on get on a rapping song, like I said, rapping song with someone like maybe the likes of like JME, Chip.
Yeah, maybe I think culturally,
someone like, or even if you want to like be real, maybe get someone like Frisco, Novelist. Do you know what I mean? Like I want
something that, like,
something like that.
That would surprise. Like if I saw that on the track, I'd be like,
is that? I'm like, okay.
And if he held his own as well, and it was like
no one's saying that he should pam everyone on that track, you know.
Like, I'm not gonna. That's unreasonable, but. If he was able to do that, I was like...
And actually not have like this verse was whack. Like, it's like, oh no, this is actually alright. Like, obviously, yeah, them man did better, but this verse is actually alright.
If it's like a debatable thing.
Like he didn't have the worst one. Like, you know how Clavis did 4 of Us?
Yeah.
I would love to see him do something similar.
Yeah, Posse Cut always goes...
With like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would love a tune like that from Central Cee, and that would make me rate him more. Only because it's like, now you're feeding into what we like and
especially
what we hold true.
Rate, not just like... a bunch of your guys who you just want to put on to
exactly like or even bro, like he could do something brazy, like I don't know, do a track with TED-ness, bro, because he's from like northwest side as well.
That'd be interesting.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I mean in terms of surprise me. Do something like that where it's like you're now tapping into the core of what UK rap and what UK grime is. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because there's one thing I always say, in the UK, and again, can predominantly only speak from a London point of view, but musically, one thing that we hold dear is respect and homage. Yeah. Pay respect to the game and pay homage to them legends. Yeah. And the one way you can do that is like, look, you came before me, I've now come after you. I've been inspired by your works and what you man have done for the music scene. And now I'm eating good because you man have, set the stones for me to take it even further. I'm eating good now. Let me pay some homage. Let me, come to the studio and let's just spit. Let's make a tune and let's just see what happens. I want you to be on my album. And I'm not saying he has to do that to everyone, and I'm not saying he has to do that on a thing where he's trying to bread, man, or trying
just do
to
it to
whatever.
the people. Like, maybe I think him and Chip have a song potentially.
Bro, Chip's been showing man love for ages. If you go back to a couple Chip videos, Central Cee's in the video there. Yeah. So do you know what I mean? Now it's a time where it's like you're eating good now, and it's like you're. Do you know what it is? It's like the idea of now that you're earning good, you now take your dad on holiday. Or you say, Dad, like come over for dinner. Dad, come over for dinner. Like I want you to like just come and chill. Like Dad, come on holiday. Like, and I'm not saying it to say that Central Cee's their sons or whatever, but it's that same level of respect and homage where it's like I'm now eating good.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here without you, type of thing.
That type of thing. That's what I want to see. What would you want to see?
What would I want to see? The thing is, right, I don't want a classic. Like, let me not say that because it's not that I have my standards low for Central Cee, but I want an album to where we can argue about it and it doesn't feel like, because the thing is especially with like black culture, obviously there's the American black culture as well, which is a whole greater, larger case study. But especially for us, we have this thing where sometimes we get to a point where we build. We do so much grafting. People go to prison. People die. But we have this culture that we've refined. And it gets to a point where it's just someone just sells it out. And then people speak about that culture just from that perspective. So, like, and I feel like we've... Obviously, Central Cee kind of a product of drill at a certain point. And even a product of UK rap. So, it'll be nice that the fact that we've built him up to this point, even though he has, like, clocked the algorithm with the whole international songs and whatnot, it will be very nice if he's able to, as you were saying, pay homage and all that stuff, but actually produce a body of work to where it's like, that's one of our own. Because the problem with a lot of commercial guys is that they have their core fan base, they get to a point where they're big and they still got the core, then they let go of the core, but the core is what made them cool. So like you get to a point where once they do something stupid, it just like shrinks and then now no one loves them. So like I really just want him to like appreciate the core and obviously do the things you said, but not only that, like just make songs that feel inspired. There's like some real thought to this other than just like, alright, I can market this so I can like
because like aim this internationally.
He could release like 13 songs that he made in like a month. Sure, you can do that, but this is meant to be, if this is going to be a moment in UK history as like one of the biggest rappers we've ever exported, I want it to feel like a moment. You can actually create something that gives back. And also, as well, one of my main things as well, like, I'm not going to get into like the whole Drake conversation, but he can actually Americans are going to listen to this album.
Yeah.
We need to make...
You're going to say he can shape the perspective or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So, like, he could make it to where he's rapping in a, like, Americanized way. Or the way he raps now is all right.
But it's very much international.
Yeah.
I
want it to be unapologetically British in certain songs to where it's like...
And I want him... I get what you mean. Kind of tap into, like, bro, you know how, like, for us, man, in London, we can tell... This is a rapper from South or this is a rapper from East.
Exactly. I don't want it to just be a generic
London thing or
exactly.
trap star, whatever. Show us what West London rap is like.
Yeah, put your area on the map type
We know kind of what it is in terms of this kind of like
Fredo,
like the lavish kind of Rick Ross-esque type of living, how they talk about all the watches and ice and da-da-da-da-da. Yeah.
Put your ends on the map.
That's a very, I like that.
Because do you know what it is as well? Especially you see it a lot in America as well, like, when you start getting all generic and stuff, you're not really the people's champ. So I really want him to like, I want to be proud of Central Cee's. He doesn't have to be my favorite rapper, but I want to like debate this album. Like, no, you can't talk about.
You want to be like, I can actually say I listen to Central Cee. Or I can say I can rate this album because of X, Y, and Z.
Like I want to go.
I don't care about the numbers.
Go abroad and be like, nah, Central Cee's better than da da da.
I don't care about the numbers.
Yeah.
Don't talk to me about numbers.
Exactly. I don't. Yeah.
Don't talk to me about numbers.
That's another good point as well because we know he's gonna do numbers.
He's always gonna do numbers.
He'll probably go number one here. It may go number one in America. Who knows? But like I need quality.
Quality, bro.
Because to be honest, it can be great. It can get all the number ones, but if no one speaks about it in our scene for the next, I don't know, because it's coming out in January. January is a long. It's a long year.
That January to March period feels.
Like, do you know how many albums I forgot about in March after that came out in January? So it's like,
exactly.
If it's not good enough, then we will forget. So
it's unfortunate because, and the thing is, one thing you can understand is that cool, you might go on to Academics and Charlemagne and Breakfast Club and whatnot, but you're not coming on to Radio 1. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
What do you mean?
As in, like, he can go that route in terms of trying to appease the internationals and get ratings from the internationals and go on Academic show, go on Charlemagne show, go on Breakfast Club, go on No Jump or whatever the hell he wants to go on.
He's done No Jump before.
But like, if we're not rating you here, you're not gonna come onto the show and get that same type of love that you might get internationally. Do you get what I'm trying to say though?
I get.
No, you're not love, but that's not the same sort of ratings type thing.
We do have a bread and culture here though.
Like,
and he's big enough to where like.
I do hear it because he can. Yeah, he's big enough to like, for example, like if he came on our show now, do you know what I mean? Or like other people's show.
No, but I'm saying like the bigger platforms, like we've been in the industry, we know like they will probably.
Yeah, they probably will, but obviously it's like, how can I say it? It's like
how many platforms do you honestly think will say no to Central Cee?
No,
if it's bad, I'm saying if it's bad, how many do you think would be like, nah, we're not having them on?
I don't know.
If the numbers are good,
but I think that's a bigger question because I think maybe we need that. Maybe we need platforms that are like, you know what, like
that will confidently
critique artists with no sort of. And do you know what it is? That's why, as much as he's my guy, that's why I love Silla because Silla will just speak his mind about what the music is. Like it's not that deep, bro.
He was wrong about that GSAT thing though.
He was wrong about that.
Like, I wasn't that bad. That was big hate.
But
we called him out on it at the time, but that was big hate.
But he stood on it.
Believes it. Yeah,
but he stood on it, and that's what I like. Because like you said, a lot of people bread people and a lot of people would be like...
No, but do you know what the problem is? They'll bread them, but they don't rate them. Like, it's bad. Like, you know the Little Sims covers? Because I went back to listen to like Little Sims albums, yeah? And do you know that video where they were like Little Sims or Dave? If you listen to Little Sims, it's not that you have an argument, but if that's your favourite type of artist, you could be confident saying it. But saying like, that's the sister, it's like so disrespectful to the art, like... And you could tell it's just so if you met Little Sims and she saw that video, she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I saw that you get like that's why you're saying it."
Like, and that's why I think you just have to be unapologetically you, bro. And that's why, like, yes, as much as you man are trying to, convince man about Potter, I will still stand on that till this day. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I might be able to appreciate it a bit more, but generally, he's not my guy. Generally speaking, he's not an artist that I would be like. I will name probably like 20 other artists that I will listen to in the UK ahead of Potter. Or I think
as well, a lot of Potter fans are before he went prison.
Yeah,
for the longest stretch.
Which I understand, but bro, I didn't go to prison with man. I don't know.
No, I'm saying as in like if you were a fan of him before that, like I don't know how many new fans he's gained. Really?
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. It's not like man's come out of prison, done a crazy run. Now he's headlining. He's probably back in prison right now. I don't know what the brother. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the brother's doing.
Yeah, he's like he's very much got his core.
Exactly, and I'm not gonna be like, Potter's cold or Potter was I really fuck with Potter. Just so I can appease Potter fans or Potter himself. I don't give a toss about any of them, man, bro. Yeah. I will speak my mind.
Yeah,
do you get what I'm trying to say?
You have to be honest, because at the end of the day, it's people's craft. It's like what they're spending hours a day doing. So and it's very disrespectful to kind of. When you're
pander
interviewing
and whatnot.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it doesn't make us seem better if we.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Do that.
And that's why, like, with all due respect, like, and you know me, I'm never gonna say anything to be disrespectful. I'm just gonna say it how it is, and I was trying to say it in a nice way. Yeah. If we had Potter on the show right now, and he tells me genuinely, what do you think of me as a rapper, or what do you think of my music? I will say the exact same thing I've been saying to you, man. Yeah. I said I can understand that people think you're cold, but me personally. You're not my cup of tea, bro. You're not. That's not like for me. When I hear your music, I can appreciate a couple tunes and be like, "Oh no, that tune was cold." Like I've told you before. Yeah. I can speak about your album like we've done it before, but I don't have to rate you.
Yeah.
I don't have to rate you and be like, yeah, nah, you're good. I'm like, do you know what? Nah, you're cold, isn't it? You're cold. And the next episode, like, nah, bro, I don't really rate Potter. Like, what? What are you talking about? Last year you had him on and
So
I'm not gonna do that, bro.
Yeah, you have to be consistent with us.
And I'm not
Because like people,
consistent. I just have to be honest, bro.
Yeah, honest with yourself. Yeah.
It's all about being honest and being honest in a way where I'm not disrespecting it. Because if he came on the pod now and I'm trying to be disrespectful and be like, nah, you shit. Whoa, that's different to him. Different. That's different to me saying, I'm just not a fan of your music.
Yeah.
I'm not saying your music's dead. I can appreciate it, but I'm not a fan of your music, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like we need to do that more so that when artists do hear people say it, they're not in their feelings about it.
Yeah, because I feel like sometimes because we do have people who will do it, like Lippy will do it, like all these guys, but
and then people will take it personally. But like, bro, you're not gonna please everyone.
If you knew like we had a culture of being honest and like giving people their flowers when they deserve it, giving people like honest critiques when they deserve it.
I'm actually gonna.
You wouldn't like because even the J1 thing, right? Not everyone thought it, but it's like.
Everyone thought it.
Yeah.
And then Lippy said it.
Yeah, and then you see him on like, let's say for example, I'm sure people will still like ask J1 to go on podcasts, they'll be breading him, all that stuff.
They'll tell him to go on City Splash or like, what's that summer thing that Capital Extra do? And do you know what I mean? Like
they'll be doing all those things, but then they don't really
rate him or respect him or whatever. They just have it. I know because it's just J1 in it, so like we'll get the views stuff. And I actually just want to talk to him but you don't rate man though.
Yeah, like you don't actually rate his craft.
Exactly. And that's the difference between rating his not rating his craft or not being a fan of his craft.
Yeah.
Because if you're not a fan of his craft, you can still chat to man.
Because like if like I'm just viewing it as a critic, I can not rate, but I can like look at, for example, like Playboy Carti. I'm a Christian, so I can't listen to his music consistently because subconsciously there'll be certain things that spiritually might be like into. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but if I'm just looking at it from a critic's standpoint, he's found his demographic, he's grown that demographic, he's inspired artist, and he knows who he is.
He's done his thing.
That's flowers. I'm
not a fan of him.
I'm not a fan of him, but
there we go.
There's a lot of artists who can't do those 4 things successfully, and like he's been out since 2016. A lot of people. All plaudits to him. People are anticipating plaudits to him. He's still reinventing himself, whatever. But I'm not a fan of him. So it's like
100%, and that's what I'm trying to say. But we need to
wrap up before it's 2 hours.
Still here, but yeah, what are you gonna put on the playlist today, bro? Up there in the Outchea playlist once again, guys. Obviously, you guys can you know this already. You can go onto Spotify and type in Outchea Podcast, and that will come up. We have like I think 400 and something tunes on there, something crazy, bro.
I stopped counting.
Huh?
I stopped counting.
Bro, it's actually mad. We've got bare tunes on there of all ilks, all flavors, all vibes, really. So yeah, go ahead and check out the Outchea Podcast. It will be there in the More About Us tab. It will also be in the link below on YouTube as well. So make sure you click on there and add it to your library. But Jay to the Izzo, what tune are you going to put onto the playlist today?
Let me get Heaven's Afternoon by Wally. Featuring Meek Millie.
Heaven's Afternoon.
That's an old school Wale.
I like Wale.
Yeah, man.
I like him. I'm going to put Life and Money by Stoneboy. Is it on Spotify? Gee, is it Life and Money or Money and Life?
Life and Money.
It's Life and Money.
Featuring Stormzy, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not popping up on Spotify. That's weird. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna add that. But yes, that has been another episode of the Outchea Podcast, guys. Please be sure to give us a rating. We would like 5 stars, 5 stars.
That would be cool.
Would be great. We'd also like you to leave a like. We want this video to get more than 10 likes.
We've seen a lot of you guys on Apple Podcasts. Leave a review, man.
Leave a review in the comments
down
below.
Say something you agree with, disagree with.
Or just send us a nice little message. We'll read it out on the pod next time. But it's been your boy Mids MB.
J to the Izzo.
And we are out of here.